Drag is taking gender constructs, which we consider to be theater of sorts, performing femininity or performing masculinity. So in a sort of ironic twist, drag is mocking that theater, that artificiality of gender constructs with theater.
Cat class and I got cat style.
When I dress as a man, I do feel a sense of like this kind of like animal sexuality. I don't know, there's something like really empowering about it.
Definitely fair to say that I feel sexier dressed as a man. I have discovered over the years since I've began performing, Ponyboy isn't just somebody that I can turn on when I'm dressed as a man or when I'm on stage or when I'm hosting a show or in a number. Ponyboy is, at times it feels like as much a part of me as Paige is. So here we are on Davie Street, quintessential gay central of Vancouver. And I'm doing some flyering for Man Up, as you may have seen. This is the flyer we're working with this month. So I like to try and find events that have already happened. There's sort of a poorly obeyed flyering etiquette around obviously not covering up an event that has yet to happen, and I hope that other promoters have the same courtesy. So let's see here. There we go. Voila. Man Up.
There was a point, definitely, where there was a lot of drag. It was like an oversaturation of drag. There was tons of shows going on and a lot of people doing drag, and I think people were at a point where it wasn't like a novelty anymore. It was
just... I see us revamping Man Up as like an experience, a show, a personality, a vibe. Everything about Man Up is gonna totally change. Mm-hmm. Every single person that comes to see our show, you have to wow them. We want everybody leaving going like, oh my god, this is so rad. And mm-hmm. Now Vancouver's got its drag scene back. I can do that. I grab her shoes and tights and all, but my foot's too small, so I stuff her shoes with extra socks. 1-7 blocks. My first ever doing drag was probably when I was like a little kid. I grew up being a dancer, so I was always the one that got to play the boy's part. I wasn't like, ooh, like I don't want to be a boy. I was like, yeah, I could do this. I can like pretend I'm this strong, you know, the strong guy tap dancer. I've been through phases where I would dress only like a boy, certainly when I was little. Up until probably grade 6 or 7 or so, I just strictly wore clothes that at least I thought looked like boy clothes. Ponyboy can get a little bit distracted from flyering sometimes, but cute underwear is a worthy cause, wouldn't you say? Men's underwear are plain necessary if you're going to be packing. Far more practical to have men's underwear that have a little bit of package room. That could be an amazing prop in a drag number if somebody wanted to be daring enough to actually bust out either a strap-on or maybe a surprise phallic object.
of some kind, like even just a banana, and you know, somebody in the crowd could like eat it or something.
The stage, I think for so many kings and queens, is a safe place for them to be who they want to be.
I think it's necessary to have that space for people who are performers and artists who are thinking, well, I don't belong here and I don't belong here, but I want to be on stage. So it's important to have that.
The world won't end tomorrow if drag's over, but you know, our little world might.
And every shadow filled up with doubt.
The show went awesome. I am so excited. I can't even contain how excited I am.
Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove.